Alright, I return. Baby's mostly unchanged, of course, but Kong's a couple very notable additions.
It changes.
In the ancestral grounds of Congo Jungle. Wilds take the field. Funky Kong getting the start. DK getting to rest his arm this year. Starting in shortstop. Honor, if you consider Funky Kong captain of this team despite not being a captain class character, that's a captain versus captain matchup to start off the year. And it's a single for Bowser Jr. into shallow right field. Almost into the waiting glove of Baby DK. Boomerang Bro now up to bat. Very dangerous top of the lineup here. And Boomerang Bro trying to make him pay early. That one's on a home run trajectory. Let's see if they can get up there. Tiny Kong, it's over her head. She can't handle the tough geometry of the outfield wall. Early lead for the babies here. 2-run shot from Boomerang Bro. Just unfortunate. It looked like they had the timing, they had the distance, but there was a little bit of confusion of where, maybe how tall it was. They just can't get their backs to the wall when you hit it to that root corner. There's a lot of weirdness that happens.
Yeah, so probably the tallest player, too.
Yeah, not an ideal start, but quick out for Tiny Kong here, or for Tiny Kong, for Jesse here. Rookie Jesse, welcome to the league. First out of the game. Boo now up to bat with Magic Koopa behind them. Item in the chamber. Looping line drive to left field. That one's in for a base hit. Magic Koopa now. Takes strike one on the outside. Good hitter here, Magic Koopa. Fire Bro behind him, even scarier. Julia, though, gets up there. She's been great defensively now. All three of the outs generated by that second baseman, Julia. She gets them out of an inning that they probably wish they could just have one at-bat back from. Kong's got a little bit of work to do. Continues the trend. Getting ahead early here in these games. Dixie Kong in for a base hit through one of the more intimidating infields in the league. It's that double bro infield. Now DK, former strongest, snubbed on that team. Big reason he decided to leave for free agency in the draft. First overall pick of season 2. And he wastes no time getting to work here. That one's going to be the equalizer out to left field into the grievance corner. Welcome home, DK.
Wrong at that.
Into the ancestors corner.
There we go.
This game's tied courtesy of new addition DK. And hey, who's up to bat next? Potentially.
Star player Funky Kong?
Let me tell you, if you thought he was good last year, he has been training hard. And you see here, that's a base hit into right field. Probably not going to be able to stretch it to 2. But I mean, man, no easy out on this team anymore all of a sudden. Very good chemistry. Maybe Diddy Kong is the weak link that you have to start to look out for. Most double plays in the league last year, I believe. And it would be a brutal triple play here. Not to speak it into existence, but there's a lot of good, you know. He has chemistry with both of them. He should get a power and a contact boost here. He has access to star swings that are very good. Charges up. Good contact over the infield. It's going to make it into the outfield. Maybe roll to the wall past Luffy. One runs in as Funky Kong passes the plate. The buddy throws coming in. It might be in time. Tiny Kong sliding. No, she's caught in the rundown. Jesse's chasing her back to third. The throw's in time. 1 out, scores, but it's an RBI double for Diddy Kong, who's into second base standing. Funky Kong scores no problem. Jesse, after lining out her first at bat, introduces herself to the league with a great defensive play from the catcher position. And now Charwell, here's somebody you know a little bit about.
Oh, it's fine, I cloned him.
Now, yeah, Boo already tired, that's correct. Not a long-distance pitcher, but just a very elite pitcher in general, you know, with those curves. Hasn't had to really go to Bowser Jr. much. That said, if Boomerang Bro misses maybe what should have been a catch there. So runners on the corner for Baby DK. They have batted around, I believe, or they're just about to. Fly out to center field. Diddy Kong looks for the tag up. Does not have it. Never mind. So Julia will be batting around if Pink Yoshi gets aboard here. Charging up. I don't believe any synergy on the base path for them, but who knows? Not Fire Bro. Fire Bro takes that one out of the sky, gets out of this inning before more damage is dealt. But the Wilds make it to the second, back with the league. Or with the lead, excuse me. This one's looking to be a fun one as Funky Kong takes the mound after scoring the go-ahead run. Starts off the inning allowing a base hit in for Fire Bro.
Almost got that one to first in time.
Now Luffy, king of the Pirates. Very rangy center fielder. Fastball jams him on the inside of the plate. Julia gets the double play from second base, dodging the fireballs and letting the runner tank it. Very heads-up veteran stuff there. She played, I believe, first base for me, so this is a position change for her, but she's adapted quite well. Red Koopa up to bat now. 2 outs, but Dark Bones on first. Red Koopa has had some signature moments for this team already, including a walk-off in the playoffs. Not going to have it here, though, as Julia continues her defensive excellence. She'll have the first at-bat next inning. Inning's over because of her. Boo tired, but they'll give him the look. They want to ideally get him through an out or two at least here. Instead, Julia gonna jump on the first hit, or first pitch for a hit to left field. Boo's waving the white flag, but manager does not want to take him out just yet. That'll bring Dixie Kong up to bat. Dixie Kong, surprisingly good hitter. She was probably one of the best players for Funky Kongs last year, and probably would have had a hit there if anybody other than Magic Koopa was sitting on third. Doesn't hit into a double play. Julia advances to second, but out at first. DK had the home run earlier. Another home run trajectory. This one much more manageable spot. Is it too high, though? Yes, it's over Luffy's head. Funky Kongs extend their lead over one of the juggernauts of this league. 2 home run day already, and it's the second inning for the Wilds. Donkey Kong, of course, I don't believe he got to captain his team at all last year, maybe once. So that was another big part of him getting to come here. You know, lead a squad that really wanted to win, that he knew well. Funky Kong now. Chop shot up the middle. Fire Bro manages to snag that one before it gets too out of hand. Bowser Jr., the relief pitcher, gets the out there. He'll have to go the distance. They have Magic Koopa behind him, but of course not a very long distance pitcher, we'll say, for Magic Koopa. Fire Bro helps out the cause, gets an out. 2 runs score, 3 runs the difference now. Top of the order up for the rookies, though. Bowser Jr., don't be surprised. He can fight his way back in the game. He's a very good contact hitter, very speedy, very good pitcher. There's a lot of baseball left to be played, but if Funky Kong keeps pitching like this, it'll be hard. Base hit up the middle. Dixie Kong will handle that one through pow block and barrel alike. Boomerang Bro, man. He has a home run on the day. We could see another 2 home run game. Instead, slicing. Boo is going to ensure that it gets away from an approaching baby DK. That's going to let Bowser Jr. get to third briefly, thinks about home, but with no outs. And Jesse up to bat. They'll give the rookie the chance. First hit would probably score a run here as well.
Liking the star pitches from Funky Kong. Don't see a whole lot of those.
DK with flashing the glove a little bit there. Diving to his right, gets the grab, and then the good throw to first for the in time to get the pick off. Double play instead. Now Boo, disgraced pitcher. But maybe you could get it done with the mahogany. Single, left field. Tiny Kong misses the attack, and that's a little disastrous as power block lands. Maybe a double from Boo, but instead decides to enjoy the single and the run scored. Just 2 separating these teams down. Now, that's important, too. With 2 outs, if Magic Koopa gets on, he would represent the tying run for Boomerang Bro. Or, no, Fire Bro. And that's exactly what happens. Tying run at second. Go ahead at the plate. It's Fire Bro. hitting against the pitcher, Funky Kong. Hangs a fastball. That one's gone unless Tiny Kong runs. She might be in time. Sends up Dixie Kong. Great leaping catch. She took it a little easy. Had to pace it, spot it. But once she saw that that ball was probably didn't have too much mustard on it, got over there in a hurry. And Dixie Kong, acrobatic, keeps the lead for the Wilds. Very well done on defense. It's been her and Julia, the pink squad. Whatever name we can come up with for them. Is there like a species of monkeys that have pink in their name?
I'll look up pink monkey on Google and see what comes up.
That's a good one. Diddy Kong, hey, shoutouts. We were just I was dissing him a little bit about hitting in double plays and such. On board with a base hit, no item assist needed, despite the power block coming in. Scooby-Doo now will be the one to hit into the base hit, or the double play instead. Unfortunate sequence for the Wilds. The what?
There are no pink monkeys.
Unfortunate. Oh, okay, we've seen this before. Oh. Chemistry is a good way to defeat these bro infielders because the shell there takes out Boomerang Bro and it doesn't interrupt the momentum of the ball at all. Allows Baby DK to get on board there with a base hit for Pink Yoshi with 2 outs. Swings through the paint pitch, that's strike 1. Now tries to surprise him with the fastball, but Pink Yoshi turns around on this one, going to hit it to the corner. That's at least third for Baby DK. Pink Yoshi's thinking too, and he's in there safe, sliding. Now Julia got it done on the field today. She's going to get it done with the bat as well. Scores another run. Firebro just out of position to get the dive there and the throw. In time to hold the runner at third, but that's about all. Dixie Kong up to bat and DK behind her. He has 2 homers on the day. Dixie Kong hits one into the gap in right field, but Boomerang Bro with one of the more athletic catches I've seen. Limits the damage. Just 3 runs now separating these teams.
They could not let DK get up again.
Luffy, Darkbones, Red Koopa, bottom of the order now due up. Funky Kong is still looking strong out there. Him and DK represent 2 of the top 5 best stamina pitchers in the game. Best conditioned, I guess we should say. So, but assuming they don't have a Diddy pit stop in there somewhere, this is a hard team to get to the bullpen of. Luffy on board, though, with a double to the gap in right field. Donkey Kong gets the sliding grab towards second base, but the close play favors Luffy on the base paths. All runners are safe. Luffy at third, Darkbones at first. Red Koopa, we've mentioned his postseason heroics. Wouldn't quite be postseason, but would be a little bit better than the reality, which is a line drive to Julia, and she uses that chance to double up the runner at first. Now, top of the order, Captain Bowser Jr. Base hit into left field, going to get past the center fielder. Dixie Kong, error item confuses her a little bit. Still just a single, but now 2 runs separate these teams. And who's up again, Charwill, with representing the tying run?
Paying attention.
Funky Kong getting subbed out in favor of Diddy Kong.
Surprising.
Diddy Kong forces the ground out. Diddy Kong was a least valuable player nominee for a lot of the year, but he really did turn it around when he started to come in relief as a pitcher. I think he did very well. So we could see him thrive here in this role.
I'm surprised he didn't go to DK.
It's 50-50. They like to mix it up. Donkey Kong, another home run trajectory ball. Is that too high for Luffy to field? Not at all. Gum Gum Fruit lets him stretch up there. Gotta keep it close. 4-6 the score currently. And the tension. Only bottom of the 4th, but you can cut through it with a knife right now. Funky Kong grounds out. Error item barely out of position from influencing the result of that play. It's 2 outs for Tiny Kong. They've gotten through the 2 strongest hitters. But that's not to say that there's not weapons behind them as well.
Well, actually, only one of the hitters was on the strongest.
Oh, you're right. Good one. Ground out to shortstop. Out of the inning. Wilds held scoreless for the first time in this game. Rookies down. 2 runs down. Perhaps a weak interior of their lineup, but Julia still looking for her first hit as it's robbed by another me. Or sorry, Jesse robbed of her first hit as it's robbed of by another me, Julia, who's having quite the day in second. Diddy Kong goes to the star pitch curveball, catches inside corner of the plate. That's strike 1 to Boo. Changeup now, hangs it a little bit. That one's going to lift into center field. And Dixie Kong doesn't have the speed, bobbles it, but bobbles it right to the glove of Tiny Kong, so won't allow any extra bases. Runner on first now for Blue Magic Koopa, who pops it right to Donkey Kong. Donkey Kong has the arm to double them up and punish him there. No runs score. All of a sudden, we're settling into a defensive masterclass from both sides. Both these pitchers can go the distance. I think whoever they crack through first is going to be the one that loses. Diddy Kong trying to do his part with a star swing. That curve's so hard to judge. Jukes Luffy for a second, and that just ensures that he gets on for the base hit. Scooby-Doo punished that with a double play last time, so this time he's showing bunt, just looking to advance the runner without the out. They know that Diddy Kong's looking for this steal when they're showing bunt. They're checking him. Diddy Kong will stay put. Well laid down bunt that will advance the runner. No double play. But gets through Scooby-Doo to Baby DK, who... I think whenever you're playing against a team like this, the strategy has to be how do you manufacture runs past this infield, you know? You need players that have pop on their bat, or you need players that, you know, can lay down a bunt, get on base. I mean, Diddy Kong got on base with a star swing and then got bunted and sacrificed to third. So if they score here, it is quite literally a team effort. Not going to, though. Nice snag from Boomerang Bro. Robs the blind swing single from Pink Yoshi. Close one there. And now, heart of the order. Or is this bottom, technically? Technically bottom. So this is the 6, 7, 8 hitters up. But, man.
Feel good regardless.
Spiritually, the heart of this order. Firebro, Luffy, Darkbones. 3 very different hitters, 3 very good ones, and Firebro's threatening to bring the lead down to just 1. Dixie Kong, assisted by Baby DK on the plate, gets up there. She had a little bit of trouble adjusting to that first home run by Boomerang Bro, but since then, Dixie Kong has largely been on it. The one bobble not punished. Luffy now up to bat. No one on base, 1 out. Diddy Kong looking good at pitcher so far. Couple home run trajectory balls, but curveball forces a ground out. No! Fireball interferes. Donkey Kong doesn't have the help from Julia. That's a base hit error assisted by Luffy. And now Darkbones charging up. Hits one. If it's good, it ties it. Baby DK is up and he grabs it. Luffy forced to retreat. My, oh my.
Baby got uppies.
This outfield has been tested this game, but the stage pick especially probably working out for them. Very deep outfield, allowing them to get under it. Ancestors Corner probably gave them the one real trouble, but... So 1 on, 2 outs. Counts 1-0 for Red Koopa, who's aboard with a single out to Dixie Kong. Now runners on first and second. And the captain's up. I believe he has star swings in his bag. Runners are going to be going because of the outs. This could get messy. Let's see. Chop shot up the middle. That's going to load the bases. Item deflected by the flowers of the outfield. So, oh no. It's Boomerang Bro. Curveball, strike 1 looking outside of the plate. Diddy Kong sets up out there again. Tries to get him to chase, but it's a ball. Counts 1-1. Changeup, off-speed pitch, catches inside corner of the plate, looking again, strike 2. And he goes to the boomerang curve. Or banana curve. Forces the foul ball. Now the changeup. Boomerang Bro charged
like
up on that. That one's to the outfield. One run's going to score. Dixie Kong's going to get the chance to rob the second. No. Runners at the corners. This game's tied up. A real battle there, but Boomerang Bro right now the player of the game as he has that pivotal 2-run shot to start it, and now the tying 2 RBI single. Diddy Kong's tired, but they're going to leave him in. Try to retire Jessie, who's not had a great day at the plate, so they're sending her to bunt. Funky Kong's at third, though, and he's a hell of a fielder. You don't have the outs for the sac play, and there's no good item in the chamber. That's out of the inning for the Wilds with Diddy Kong on the mound. Gotta be thankful it's only 2, but man, what a missed opportunity maybe by the rookies there to let Jesse take the swing. Don't know if I agree with the coaching decision. Jesse now, or oh my god, I'm gonna do that with the J name so much. Julia now at the plate, excuse me. Gonna have to persevere through a paint pitch here. She does. Chopped up the gap between third base and shortstop. Error items in, if only for to add insult to injury for Dark Bones out in left field, but Julia held it a single. Now Dixie Kong batting for the top of the order. And you really don't want to let her get on board for Donkey Kong. And they won't. In fact, they clear the bases. Double play. As Boomerang Bro hangs in there and takes the Koopa shell, getting the pitch to first. So Donkey Kong swings at the first pitch, grounder to third. It's a long throw for Magic Koopa, but game remains tied. They scored 3 in the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. Haven't scored since. Late, consistent rally from the rookies brings us here to the top of the 7th, where an exhausted Diddy Kong faces off against disgraced starting pitcher Boo. And it might be time for Diddy Kong to take a leave of absence. They'll leave him in against Magic Koopa for now. See if he can try to maybe clear the bases himself. It would be bad to let Firebro come up to bat with runners in scoring position. Weak hit ground ball. Julia sacrifices herself to the Fireball for the double play, so he does clear the bases. They'll leave him in to test the waters against Firebro. If this remains tied, they'll need every bit of bullpen depth they have. Chases a ball on the outside of the strike 1. Firebro hits a dangerous one. It has homer trajectory. Dixie Kong's not running over there in time. Lands. No! Dixie Kong was just maybe exhausted, maybe didn't have a read on the angle. Firebro hits a slicer that, for the second time today, after we saw Daisy do similar, lands just barely over the outfield wall. 7-6 now. And that'll do it for Diddy Kong. He'll get the loss if this score stands. Donkey Kong comes in to try and keep the damage limited against Luffy. He forces a first pitch fly out. You got to think it's a pitching. I think Coach had to have gone to DK before then. I think once you get that double play, you get Diddy Kong off the mound, and then you have a chance. But now, not that you don't have a chance, especially with Bowser Jr. tired and Funky Kong up, but it's 7-6 and things are not looking good. Paint pitch in. Funky Kong now down the right field line. Drifting foul, unfortunately. Now Funky Kong to dead center. That one has the distance. Does it have the height to avoid capture? No! Luffy comes down with it.
Robbed.
Outfield defense coming through. If their Kongs are going to win, it'll probably be through small ball here. Now, wisely, after sticking in there for that last hitter, they decide to go to Magic Koopa for these last 2 outs. Fresh pitcher, curves, will force bad contact. Can't afford the walk, though, as he starts with the ball. Tiny Kong, second out as she chips one to Firebro. And now the Cardiac Kongs are back at it again. Their hopes relying on Diddy Kong. Two balls to start off for Magic Koopa. Diddy Kong chopped up the middle, but taken out of the sky by Boomerang Bro. Come from behind in the top of the 7th inning. They start off in a 5-2 hole and battle their way back 7-6. Babies get their first win under new management.
Beautiful game. Our boys played well, and we'll be back next week. Wonderful job to the babies.
Welcome, Rishi. That was a hell of a game again to start the season. You can tell DK really wanted it. Sad that Funky Kong couldn't come up with it. But I think very, very encouraging. Instant classic, perhaps.
The fresh Kongs.
Yeah, I have them listed officially now as the Funky Fresh Kongs. That one just took the air out of the stadium, man. To steal one on the road like that, what a win for the rookies. Let's get this scored. 7-6. God damn, man. I was rooting for you, too. Not that I should have rooting interest, but... Come on.